Hello and welcome back to Chronometry Confusion. We had a pretty good time last time around, completing 3 rooms and a challenge. Not bad for an hour. Let's continue then with Blue 2. See if we can make similar progress today. I doubt it'll hold, but we'll see. Alright, so stepping on this opens the briar, which closes stuff. Okay, so right away I see that as just move. No. You go do whatever you want, and then real B throw has to run. Okay. Which I'm guessing that because of this, which would mean that these have to be disabled somehow, right? Yes. Oh, well, that's a problem, isn't it? Okay. Because of the Ormites, we have to step here. Okay, so what we actually want to do there is have an evil eye press this plate for us. Maybe. I think so. And if that's the case, then this doesn't actually look all that hard. So let's just wait a few turns so that this projection has time to get where it needs to go. Okay, then we'll do this. So we now have projections in both of these places. We'll just kill you. I didn't need to rotate my sword there. So can I... Let's see, if you are here... that's why there's an ortho square here, because I can't just have you attracted from here to here by despawning, because then you're never gonna step here. You're gonna slide and slide. Let's see. So we wanted this evil eye to occupy this tile. I think that's what I'm seeing. Okay. So keep you alive. In that case, we actually want both projections coming here. Okay, so you're just going to ignore this entirely. And we're going to trust that the other projection can figure this out. So you are just going to do this. And then you're going to sit here for like a gazillion turns. And then... at this point, we're going to have eyes either here and here or here and here. Well, no, here and here and here or here and here. So we're going to do that, 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 that. That particular sequence should guarantee that that's going to be dealt with. Okay, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do this. So the thing that I neglected to take into account is that I'm not actually going to be able to swap sides with you without using you, probably. Oh, and the easy way to do that I feel kind of dumb now for missing that. Alright, so the easy way to deal with that, wake you up, you're here. And then we do that. You are now going this way. And then we just do the same thing that we did before. Wait a whole bunch of turns, come through here. That should do it. Okay. How much distance do we want here? Because you'll go there. If I do this, it'll go the wrong way. So we need to have you do this. And if I do this, you'll still follow me. But that's not going to work, because then I'm going to knock you out of the water. So we have to do something like this. Okay, good thing there's a checkpoint there. Brings the platform back so that you can use it. Get some separation. This isn't quite going to work because, well, no, it's not quite gonna work because we were too close, which is fine. So this way, who's first? You're first, of course you are. You're gonna move, 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 yeah, because your projection. This isn't gonna work because if we just vanish now, well, we can't vanish now because you were never a projection for some reason. Why are you not a projection? Alright, I guess we'll do this then. Do this all again. Actually have you be a projection. So how do I switch your order so that you are... Well, I just approach you from the other side, maybe? I need to move this up because I didn't step on it this way. I could have. If I wanted to specifically leave this tile of water, I could have done that move instead. Was an option. Can't I just do... No, this is the same problem. Will this be fine? I think this will be fine because you'll move first. Because I can't do that. That'll hit this. So now I just have to despawn. And you have to make a run for it. And hope that you're never attractive to an evil eye. Should be fine. And then the excessive waiting. Oh, I neglected to account for that. Well, if I stay back here... Okay. That was fine. Alright, relatively simple. Just some evil eye manipulation. Once I realized this, it was just... the turn order was the tricky bit there, but yeah, not too bad. Words. Okay, last room in the blue series. This appears to be enclosed, only a single time token. That means it'll be easy, right? We'll see. So I don't really get a choice. I have to come in here. So I don't see any other way to do anything. There's no other mechanism. That's just going to release the rattlesnake. From here, I can come in here. The rattlesnake can come with me. There's nothing else I can do in here yet. So somebody steps here and somebody steps here. This looks like a Briar timer. Oh dear. Briar timers seem to be what giving me trouble. There's still this room. Okay. Right, so I can release the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake probably comes with me down here. So if I step on this myself, I can still get out. This opens this door. Stepping on this just opens this for me, which... I mean, it needs to happen eventually, but... oh, that's all. So I just have to step on this at some point. Why? Okay, so if you die... turn order. Doesn't matter, because I could theoretically stab this and have the rattlesnake step on it on the same turn in order to get longer time. Because of the ore mites, I think that's a really bad idea, because then I'll never kill it. Also, the rattlesnake can't actually get in there. Okay. So this is real B-throw then, I guess, because real B-throw needs to escape. So projection comes down here, hits this. This gives us a time limit. I need to hit this at some point. The reason I don't just run over here and hit this myself right away is because that blocks this, which prevents real B-throw from stabbing. So real B-throw has to get onto this door, and then within a couple of turns of that, this gets stepped on. Okay. So this really doesn't look all that bad, actually. There might be some tricky timing involved with this rattlesnake, but I think... I mean, at first glance, I'm not even sure if I need the rattlesnake. Okay, this is telling me that it has to be B-throw that steps in here. Let's just check the timing on this. How tight is this? I mean... seems like a lot of time. 5 turns to spare. There isn't really a close entrance for this. Alright, well, let's try this again. Why did I step on that? I'm just ignoring that. I'm just ignoring the rattlesnake for now. I'm just checking some timings, and this is faster than counting. Alright, so if I wait until the absolute last minute, last turn rather, to do that. How does that interact with this timing? Not long enough. Okay. So that's what the rattlesnake's for. So I'm 1 turn short, of course. So what I have to do... Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking I got bump a rattlesnake to make things work differently, but... one more turn and I can never actually step on this. And as I already determined, I cannot have the rattlesnake press this. It doesn't matter if the rattlesnake presses this or not. It doesn't matter who presses this, because I have more than enough time to get from here to here. Problem is, I don't have enough time to get from here to here. And I don't think there's anything I can do to speed that process up. Okay, well, let's check this again. So you were too slow on this timeline. That'll let me do this. And that disables the force arrow. Okay. So all it is a matter of dealing with this differently, because now I can step on this and there's no issue. Obviously, if I had already released this. So how do I input this with a delay? I guess what I do is I release the rattlesnake, and then I do something with it. Well, that doesn't look good. So I do something like that. Only the rattlesnake has to come down here. Okay, well that makes this force arrow important. Okay. So I think what I actually do here is I need the rattlesnake to be following like 2 turns behind me. So what's the issue here? If I do something like this, you're on horizontal. We don't want you on horizontal here, we want you on vertical. Not a lot we can do about that though, unless we do something like this. No, still not good. Well, we can just send you around again, and then the timing will be different. Still horizontal. Send you around again. Okay, now you're on vertical. Right, so that's what we want. And then you'll be delayed 2 turns by that. And then we're gonna have to kill a blind rattlesnake, which is a little bit messy. I mean, we have a little bit of time for it. But not that much time. No, we need to be so... One, two, three. This was the timing that we wanted. So actual B throw will release this. Maybe on the turn previous to this. So B throw steps here. Then this turn we wait. B throw is stepped here. So this is the closest target. Go on vertical. The rattlesnake will step here. Step here on this time. So we do something like that. Yeah, the problem with this is going to be killing this rattlesnake, because if I just do this, I'm going to die. Well, as long as I can make it here, I think I can just sit here, and eventually I'll kill the rattlesnake. Will die on my sword. As long as I actually make it there. Why were you so fast? You are way too fast. Okay, I must have started moving too early. Yes, because I want it right up against. Right up against you. 1, 2, 3. So here we wait twice. Okay, like that. And now we just need a sequence of moves that'll let us get to here safely. One, two. Oh, well, that's interesting. And not good. The briar's just going to keep growing now. I can toggle that arrow on and off as much as I want. Well, I didn't foresee that. But if that's what's happening, we do have extra time. So we're going to bump. We just need that one bump. That's sufficient. Will this work? That was way too fast. I wasn't moving fast enough. Right, that's the issue. Okay, so no. So the issue here, we do this, you get stuck for 2 turns because we can't do that then, because we actually need the tail to leave the space that's being blocked. So I think that just means we cut it with real B-throw once, right? And wouldn't that solve it? That's gonna fail for so many reasons. I'm just kind of guessing instead of calculating how this rattlesnake is supposed to move. Yeah, that was the one turn of delay that we needed. But yeah, now the rattlesnake's in the wrong spot. So just change that pattern. What am I doing? I'm just kind of making random inputs here and hoping that the adder is not going to, or the adder. Why did I say that? Because I did an adder room. One, two. I'm just hoping that this is somehow going to work out. No. Whoops, but if that had been... No, because the other problem is... you need to survive for a while. It would be much better if this rattlesnake was just dead. Seems hard, though. Instead of waiting here on a force arrow and then having it running in circles and just slowly dying. But actually planning out the rattlesnake... killing it while I'm making this transition. 3 more stabs. I have a lot of time, so I can probably work this out slowly. Okay, so what we're doing is something like that. And we're gonna see what needs to change. Yeah, it's one. Okay. So actually, from here, you just keep moving right until you hit this, and then you do a diagonal step, and that'll do it. Okay. Until you hit the level of the red door. Keep going right until you hit the level of the red door, do a diagonal step, rattlesnake is dead. Okay. And then we wait until the last possible turn, step there and despawn. 1, 2, 3. This should be fine. Rattlesnake is dead. We delayed it just long enough. Oh, alright, not bad. Oh, that was, yeah, not bad at all. Okay, those 2 rooms went fairly easily. Alright, yellow? Orange? Orange. Well, I guess we're starting this today then. Oh, this looks like a mess. Constructs are kind of orange, I guess. Are these all going to be pressure plate puzzles? Hope not. Alright, so I hit this, and what happens? Construct is released. I have a time limit. Time limit to step here. Maybe this isn't as bad as it looks. Okay. We're just gonna do this. We have a time limit. I'm gonna avoid stepping on that because I think real... Okay. We're actually gonna wait a whole bunch. No, maybe not that much, but... That was really sloppy. Okay, is this all just timing stuff? Maybe. Oops, I'm going to the wrong place. Well, that timer just forces me to step on this as quickly as possible. Okay, so this is actually an interference pattern. Because I need... I need to be able to get to here. In this amount of time. I guess we could delay you. Potentially. So the problem here is that I step on this, and then I'm forced to Oh, actually I could have waited, couldn't I? No, step, it grows immediately. Step, it grows. Then I have to step here. And it goes. Then... I've already stepped here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then this opens that. That's good information. So I'm really thinking that what I actually want to be doing here is somehow using like a construct or something. Using this construct to hit this. Would that be possible? How am I ever going to get a construct in here? I guess if I despawn on this tile, then the construct could be attracted up this way. But if we do it right, we'll stop the construct from being attracted up that way. And then when this guy's finished, he comes back and ends here and stabs the construct. Which means that I need to delay this first guy from killing this evil eye until the construct is in position. Okay, you know what? I feel good enough about that analysis that I'm actually going to... Okay, well that's a lot of time. So we're gonna block you. We'll go over here and block you. You can actually just go. Well, we'll wait a few turns to make sure somebody has time to get there. Not that many turns. Did I wait too long? I did. Okay. We'll wait 2 turns. Okay. Construct here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you just stay here. Okay, that's not fine actually, because if I do that, this force arrow is going to go. So this has to be very specific. This timing I need to be, because I've got a couple of turns of leeway and I have to make sure I'm within that window. Okay. So this is too early. This was hitting the checkpoint on 20. Because what's going to happen here is I have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 moves. From here, facing south, here. In that window, this has to happen, so we have to be... Well, it doesn't matter what time this is, I guess? No, because we started on 20 and we're now here. We need to be... So we need to start on, like, 32. Okay. See if that was correct. Because then you can get delayed, we can block you for a turn. Oh, this is way too early still. No, because what I need is I need to be killing you like 5 turns later, so 37? Well, I need to spend the time anyway, so whatever. 37. No, that was too slow. Right, because I was going to be exactly on 30. Well, I was actually too... So 35, okay. 35. That was a little bit dangerous the way I did that. That gives me time to get here, but if I was delayed by 1 turn, the construct would wake up. Then wait here for like 60 turns. Probably not long enough, but that's what we're doing. block you for a turn. That's all I needed, right? Was one turn. In fact, I think that's all the leeway I have. No, because you're not on this. You're not on this, so I can't use this construct for anything. Because... No, which just means that in the final timeline I have to have killed the construct one move before this. Okay. And with this orientation I can't actually prevent this construct from doing this. Okay, so suddenly I think this might not be the right approach. Okay, so what else could I possibly do here, though? Because the problem is, if I have a projection standing here, which is required for this door to open, no, okay, maybe I am right. Maybe I am on the right track, and I just have to kill the construct really quickly in the final timeline. Well, that's what we'll I guess we'll play this out and see what happens. So we have to keep
Exterminate.
We have to keep this construct alive. So how is this going to work? If I step here and the next Unreal B throw steps here, you will follow this one the whole time. Okay. So if I do this, as long as I make that move, Unreal B throw has stepped here, you will be following this projection for this timeline. But I can't ever actually stab you. I think that's fine. So then what I do is I do this. Wait, this isn't a projection. Oh dear. Okay, for some reason I thought I was on this. I'm not. I have an extra projection here. It's probably important, so let's see. You guys are going to do that. Let's just start doing this. You're gonna go over here. What opens this? This does. Well, that's fine. That lets me hit both of these in this timeline, which is what I needed to do. Okay. I need somebody to step on this for this to work, though. Which means I'm missing something. Because in this timeline... nobody's ever actually going to step here. Well, no, you can. And then Bthrow can just step on this on his own. Okay, maybe this is the solution. So your job then is
exterminate.
Do that. I think that'll work. No, because then we still have this problem. Well, right, that was... oh no, because I've already inputted that. That's why this works. Oh, this tunnel isn't reversible. Okay. That tunnel doesn't go back. That's why this doesn't work. So that means I can't use 2 projections on this. I can only use 1. That's too bad. Yeah, and the thing with the construct wasn't... so this whole thing I did with the construct was kind of pointless, because I could have just stepped on this with the first projection and had the same effect. Right, because my idea was that the construct was eventually going to step on this. But in order for that to happen... right, okay. The construct would have to go from here... step, step. But if we despawn you at a precise time, or if we move you back up and then down, let's say you are here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, easily. Okay. Even from this tile, you can be standing here. What? No, because of this briar here. You step here, you have to go right to here. Cannot wait. So the idea is, you go right to there. You go right to there. No. And we did get through here by hitting this and not hitting this. So, can we be using the construct still? Can we be using the construct to hit both of these? Problem is that I've despawned. Nothing ever gets rid of this arrow. Which means I would have to stick another projection in here. Which was my plan, was to use him, but because of the tunnel not lining up, I can't. And then I've realized now that in the final timeline I actually just have to stab this anyway to get through the green door in time. Okay, so something's wrong here. And I'm not sure where. This was okay. Getting the delay allows me to save the construct, which seems relevant. I just don't know how to use the construct. If I don't use the construct... Like, the problem is, I need... Again, this is the problem here, is that I have to do this in 2 turns. But I have to do this in 3. So the only way I can possibly have a delay in here... And because of the force arrow, I can't just sit here and then move down later. Okay, let's back up to sometime. I have no idea what timeline I'm in currently. I'm currently moving as you, okay. So this is the timeline where you go there. And if I don't go all the way, in line with this, you stepped there, which accomplishes nothing. What opens this? Only this does. And we're only ever stepping on this if the construct is already dead. So that means the construct is never going to step here in any timeline. That is just not possible. Okay, is there anything else I could have used the construct for? Let's see, if I have the construct hit this instead, then what happens? This opens, I can get through, that might be the trick, because then I have the construct die here, this one can get through, but this one can go in first and open that after this is gone. Okay, so let's try for that instead. Are you... No, you're running down this way, right? Okay. What's going on in this timeline? You're doing that. Are you gonna grab the construct? You are, so it's the second one is the one that I want. Okay, here. Well, how is this gonna work? I think we're too close. Okay, well, I just have to stall you a turn at any point. So there we go, we stalled you a turn. This will allow the construct to wake up. How do I get the construct to go here? I don't think you do it.
Exterminate.
Okay, you're following me. Good. No, because my idea was I would do something like this with you down here. Yeah, so it's going to be the next projection that's going to control you. And you're just going to... Okay, that activates that. Okay. You don't delay this one. You delay this guy. You just go. And your job... You have 2 jobs. First job is to be here so that... How is this ever going to work? If I have a construct right to my right, no, it's never gonna work. That's how it's gonna work. Never. Alright, so the trick is I need the construct to get into here. Well, if I was waiting over here, I could get a construct. If I was waiting here, I could get a construct into this tile. And then if I have another projection here facing this way at this time, like, so we're down here, construct steps here, and then I do something like that, and you step here, construct is here, and then I do this, and you wait, construct is here. The problem with this, no, this is fine, because then we have a construct, we have a projection here facing this way. So construct's going to chase you all the way over here, this projection all the way over to here, facing this way, until we get to around here, at which point you step down, and you're like this, you will do a side step. Okay, so we just want to go across this, like this, wait a few turns, maybe we've gotten it into position, and then we do this. I don't feel good about that. Just block you for a turn.
Exterminate.
Also, you did not wait nearly long enough. Okay, obviously we need to wait until turn 30. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I off by a turn? I might be off by a turn. Okay, wait a bunch there. Okay. Somehow those swords didn't make any noise when they went through each other. Maybe? Not like that. Oh, this is... Wait.
Exterminate.
Let's just hit that. Okay. Okay, I should be able to swap you when I need to, but I can't get away from you now. That's the issue. Right, so I need you to input a wait command. There. You have to wait there. Okay. Because if you wait when I do that, then you'll step there. Okay. I think I've got this figured out. I don't even know if this is going to work and like do what I want it to do. But anyway. Turn 30, we're here. Construct woke up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Construct should be here. So now we just do this. Wait. Step. And it should be here now, right? Wait a bunch anyway, just to make sure. Delay it for a turn.
Exterminate.
Let's do that. This didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. There we go. That's fine, because now the construct will step on that. Wait a minute, who closes this? You needed to get through in this timeline. Means in this timeline there's no construct. But if there's no construct, this hasn't been pressed. I thought I had this, but then this doesn't quite work. Well, I thought I was close to the end, so I figured I'd push through, but actually I don't know how much longer this is going to take me to do, so I guess I'm just going to leave it here, and then I will examine this puzzle again next time, see if I can figure out what's going on. I will see you then.